Right, shalom, ye family, shalom, ye family. Um, Shalom, ye family, shalom, ye family. I just wanna say shalom, shalom. Hope all of you hear me. Checking the sound and checking the video stream. Checking the sound, checking the video stream. I definitely have too many windows open on the computer, but that's just how it is normally. But hey, shalom ye to all of you family. Shalom, 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 shalom ye. So if you can hear the sound, let me know. Give me a number 1 if you can hear the sound. I don't know how things are streaming up on your device right now, but just give me a sound check and a number 1. If the sound is all right, give me a number 1. If it's not all right, yeah, give me a number 2. If it's all right, give me a number 1. Yeah. Sound check, sound check. Just a number 1, please, family. Thank you. Shalom ye to you all. Shalom ye. Shalom ye. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're just gonna keep the settings going for a little while family come in. Yeah. Thank you, family. Thank you, all the number 1s there. Thank you so much. Shalom ye to all you all. So Cousin Johnson, shalom. No more, shalom. Marciano Tunapopo, shalom. Ashanti, brother Ashanti, shalom. Young Puddy, shalom to you for coming in. Young Puddy on the handle there. Thank you, Young Puddy. Shalom to you. Hope all your families are all right. Thanks for all your messages and support. Shalom, shalom. Truth, shalom to you. Shalom ye to all of you. Adrian Piles, shalom to you. How's your family? How's your family? Thank you. Shalom for coming in. Shalom to all of you for coming in. Shalom ye to you families all over the earth. That's your brother Ty saying, ye come to all of us. Stilo Green, shalom. Dre Omar, shalom. Jerry O'Year, shalom. Sean Bassi, shalom. Where we here? Seeking Truth, shalom to you. Hope all your families are all right. Seeking Truth family, shalom to you all. Yeah, so we're coming in. They're coming in. Let's have a look. I know it's been a while, family, and out of sight is out of mind. Out of mind is out of sight. That's how it works. We understand that. But, we got to do things sometimes that takes us out of sight and out of mind. But we keep the spirit and the fire burning, the light shining for His kingdom, and that's what we do here. So if you're here, Brother Ty is just reaching out because I know some of you who really care would be like, I hope Brother Ty is all right. Where is Brother Ty? What is he doing right now? Where is he right now? Is he okay? So on and so forth. So yeah, it's just a touch in to say, yes, I am okay. I am okay. I am okay. I am life. We got life. Yeah. So thanks for coming in, family. Where is Brother Ty right now? Yeah, you'll soon find out right now where Brother Ty is right now. So the video output is pretty low, I think. The video output is saying pretty low on the YouTube streaming thing. So yeah, it says viewers will experience buffering. So just bear with us if it's lagging and being slow. All right. Just give me a second while I try and see if I can get the system. Just give the system a hand a little bit. So let's see how that goes. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna see what happens. Shalom, family. Shalom, ye. Right. Your brother Ty is right here in the UK right now. And I've returned from Uganda a couple of weeks ago, to be precise. But I've just been sort of like, dealing with other things that I have to do, and taking one step at a time, one day at a time. So I just want to reach out to you, family, and update you about the trip I took to East Africa, Uganda, and tell you what are the plans that we have moving forward. Okay, family. And I'm actually hoping that this can be even a discussion that we have on the channel today, tonight. I don't know, is it something that interests people? Do people want to chat about that? Do they want to talk about this, our return to Africa and taking these first steps to go down there? Certainly, I would love to. So, if you're in the mood for that, we're going to find a way to do it. I have not been checking YouTube and Google the chat and live chat like we used to have on Google Hangout. I understand that Google Hangout has been scrapped. I don't know. So is it true that Google Hangout has been scrapped? Does somebody know what system people are now using to do a live chat? All right. Anybody knows what other system people are using to do a live chat? Let me know. As Google live chat, has it been scrapped? Let me know. So I'm gonna return to my email. Let's see that. I'll return to my email and see how to. I'm not even sure. I think there's still a video call on Google, right? On what's it called, this thing, Gmail thing, yeah. They still video calling on there, right? So I'm waiting for the stream video to get stronger before I add my own video to it. I don't know if it's just a case of my many windows that are open, but whichever way, we're gonna find out soon. Okay. I'm a little bit wary of just closing so many windows that I had open. And I'm looking. It's my fault. This is crazy. Oh no, this is too much, to be honest. What? Yeah. So everything's slowing down. So anyway, shalom here to you all. What do you want to do, family? What do you want to do? Anyone want to hear something? You want to come on, talk about what we're doing? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. What we want to do on this channel. We haven't given up with everything we've been talking to our brothers and sisters about, to your family about for a couple of years now. We don't give up. We're not, because it's a lifelong, eternal life thing. Okay, so me going down to East Africa, Uganda specifically, was like a fact-finding mission. For me to look around at other places that we might have ignored. And I want to get your views on that. What do you think? What questions do you have for me? What other concerns do you have? What's your general outlook? Are you making preparations yourself to go down back to Africa? Is that an option you've been looking at, you've been considering? Do you want to talk about it? Have you been home already in Africa or somewhere else similar, that you want to share your views, share your experiences, share your, motivate people, or just tell them, your experience down there? So that's what I want to try and do, and also give you guys an update about my own personal plans regarding Africa as a whole. Okay, so people, we want to come in on that one. So if we get anybody who wants to come in, normally the way we do it is just go on Google Hangout, right? So that's what we're gonna try and use. So young Puddy, if you're there, my brother, you can help people to send an email to our email. I believe that's the way we do it, right? We have an email, and then people just send the email there, and then I call them. All right. So this is not some kind of thing where we steal your email. It's just so that we can call you. Our email gets given to you, and you send us a mail to say, yeah, you wanna participate, you wanna chat, and also, while we want to just deal with this Africa chat thing first, we can talk about several other things. All right, family. So some people just want to talk about other issues that we've dealt with before. If you agree or disagree or have different opinions, let us know. If you got questions for us, let us know. Okay. So whatever the situation, we always like doing a live show, because that way we can really talk in real time to each and one other, and each and another, and just, and just enjoy ourselves, basically. Okay, so in that vein, we also absolutely share truth of I share eternal life, to all of us. Okay, and so we just do it. We do it like we just freestyle. There's no scripts or anything written here. Okay, so we just do it freestyle. So let me have a look now. Young Poddy, thank you for that. Adrian Piles, I want to go to Nigeria. Absolutely, Adrian Piles. I want to go to Nigeria too, as soon as I can. Obviously, I've started in East Africa right now, but all of that stuff is going to be done. Dre Omar, Shalom, you just came back 2 weeks ago. Thank you for that. I went to Egypt, and as a black person with Jamaican parents, they thought I was Egyptian out there. I didn't experience no racism and a laid back way of life. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for that, Dre Omar. Jewels of Life, Shalom to you. Love Charles, Shalom to you. Terry Davis, Shalom. Iba, brother Iba, peace to you. I think the option to join in on the video chat would be by submission of an email, so that I can invite you onto the Google Hangout thing. So that's done normally by email. So you just send your email in if you have an email, preferably Gmail. So it's just like straightforward connected. So that's the one way that I know that we do it. Let me try and remember what other way we do it. I don't know if there's any other way that we do it really. So I've spoken to Brother Iba already, and we had a WhatsApp chat. So but because I'm using two systems at the moment, I'm using what's it called, OBS and YouTube. I don't know how to do anything else. Okay, so I think what you need to do, my brother, is, if you've got an email, just send the email to the one that's been pasted on the chat by our moderator, Brother Young Poddy, right there. That email is hitonline314@gmail.com, and that way I'll just invite you directly by clicking on your name there, and that would just, I think, just call you through, and you can just join in. That's how we do it on this live chat thing. So anybody else who wants to come and join and chat, that's what we're trying to do here. So invite brothers, invite sisters. I don't know who wants to do anything down there, who's got plans, and so on and so forth. We want to know, because me myself, I want to share my immediate future plans with you, and especially our brothers and sisters who are absolutely like, Brother Ty, we've been talking about this for some time now, and we want to get out there. We want to get out there. We want to do it, and Brother Ty, you lead the way. So that's what Brother Ty has done. I've gone there, and I want to give you my reports, my findings. Okay. So let me see if I can patch my video into this live stream. The buffering is still slow. I suspect it's just me not having or having too many windows open. So I do apologize, but I don't know if I want to close them right now, because where are we here? Because I haven't opened those windows for some time now. I don't even know which window to close or open anymore. And sometimes when I do that, I just lose information. From what I was doing before I left the computer idle. So do help me out and just bear with me whilst the video lags. I hope it improves, because sometimes it does that. So it starts to learn, what's it called, artificial intelligence, and it starts to redistribute power. So anyway, Shalom family, it's your brother Ty. on the HIT. I'm right here live to you. I hope you're seeing me clear. I hope you can hear me clear as well. Here's your brother Ty on the HIT, Hebrew Israelite Truth. I am currently in the UK. I've been in the UK for a couple of weeks now while I look at, all the options before me, and put, one or two things in order. So we want to dive into what's my, I don't know, where should we start? Where should we start? I would like somebody to just come on the show and just, jazz up the show for us with questions, with, comments, stuff like that. I really don't like talking to myself, okay? So let's see how that can be done. So Brother Iba sent an email, so let me see if I can get him on, because he's a brother I've spoken to. All right, Brother Iba, I can see that now. I can see your email, and thanks for letting me know you've sent it, because sometimes I just get carried away and I keep talking without checking the email, even though I've asked people to send their email. So let's see how we can get this happening. I really hope like I can remember how to do all this stuff. So give me a second. Normally I just hover over it and it gives me that option to call. So I'm trying to get that to happen. How do you do this thing again? I just hover over it. Normally it would just, so I don't know if it's my computer just slowing down, or it will give me an option to just call the person or add them. So what I do is let me copy your, so I'll copy this, copy that, and then I'll go, how do you get this done again? How's this done again? It goes like, I want to open a call or something. Give me a second, family, just so I can remember how to do this. Okay. No. What do I normally do here? I do what I do, add to contacts. How do I do this thing? Add to contacts, create, add to task. Which one is it now? Snooze, magazine, read, archive. Woohoo! I don't remember how to do stuff here again. How do you add this to contacts? Okay. Alright, I think I'll open. Oh, how do you do that thing again? Hangout. How do you go for the Hangout call? Okay, give me a second, family. Hangout conversation. Okay. I'll be honest with you, unless it's my computer that's just been slow, I'm just trying to get the Google Hangout to happen. So give me a second again. Google Hangout. Right. Let's see if I can. Oh no. Boy. Right. Okay. Let me see how this works here. I might be getting somewhere. Yeah, I've got a, I don't know what this is. Okay. Alright, I might have it now. Okay. So what I'll do is, let's see what happens. I am inviting Brother Iba. So only thing is I'm not hearing any audio. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. So yeah, I am inviting. It says I'm the only one here right now. Send invite. Sending invite. Oh, let me see if I let me do one other thing here. Sorry about this, family. Gonna get it moving in a second. Okay. So where's the other link that I want to share? Do forgive me, family. Let's see where the link is. It's a share. Where is the link? Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm sorry, family. I forgot how to do all this stuff. And the link here. The link is. Where's the other one gone? Where's it gone? So copy link. Okay, so I'm gonna now send. I'm gonna send the link to. So what I'm gonna do now, right, Brother Iba, is I think I'm sending you a link right here. I'm sending you a link in your email, Brother Iba, and what you have to do is click on that link, okay? And I'm gonna come to here. I think this is the link. I hope I don't get it wrong. Okay, so that's the link there. That's the link there for the Google Hangouts. Yeah, the video output is very low, so I apologize for that. I really don't know which one it could be. Okay, I don't know which one it could be, but we're gonna try and sort it out. In any case, that's the link that I've provided there. Young Poddy, please, if you can copy it and paste it again for me, brother, I beg you, so that they see it. Okay. So, Brother Iba, I've sent to your email the same link, and the link is public right there. Only thing I don't know is why I'm not hearing any sound on my monitor here. So, do give me some. Oh, it's full volume already. So anyway, let's see how that goes. I know I've got a lot of windows that I shouldn't really have open, so I'm gonna do what I can to close some of them. So everything's basically just really, and this is not right. I don't know what, but anyway, family, if you can link in, yeah, my computer disk is also really low. It's all happening. So anyone who can link in, let us know. I really want to have a chat. Okay. I want to have a chat with anyone who's there. So let us hear your voice. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go on a monotone and what's it called now? Share my thoughts with you. Okay, so but I'm trying to see if we can get something happening with some dialogue. So let's do this again. Oof. Yeah, my computer is freezing and everything. What? I don't know if it's there. Yeah, okay. So okay. So shalom here to all of you again. I haven't done this for a while, so okay. Yeah, shalom there to all of you who just joined, who just come in. I see Soko Films. Shalom to you, Soko Films. I miss you guys too. I can see some of your videos. I've been trying to catch up with what's going on down in Speaker's Corner. Okay, so shalom here to you. Um, thanks for your thoughts, and you're catching up with us. Thank you for that, so-called films. Big up your work and your intensity down there. I see that. Yeah, you're putting some pressure and information down there. So hey, yeah, big up to you. Terry Davis. Uh, Terry Davis. He said, Brother Ty, do you put Hebrew Israelite on government paperwork? I don't even know which government pay. Well, I haven't put. I don't know. I don't know if there's any government paperwork that's constrained me yet to do things. Sometimes they have options like other. They put this and put that and put this, and they hardly put any Hebrew Israelite option there, but they put other. So I save them the trouble because it's not that point yet where they want to know, tell us. So if there's the option to put other, I just put other there. Okay. So yeah, but it's an interesting question, right? I'd love to hear your views though. I'd love to hear your views on that one, brother Terry Davies. Okay. I'd love to hear your views on that one. Okay. I really am sorry for the freeze that's going on the video. I'm not sure if it's my end because I haven't really changed any setting. My windows have always been full and stuff like that. I don't know. So if it's from my side, I don't know. So I apologize for what it is, or maybe it's just the rain and the weather and everything. Yeah. Okay. So moving on, I've got Higher TV. He says, "Glory be to higher eternal life. Shalom to you." Um, I've got we got who again there? We got okay, same brother. Yeah. Yes. Straight on my Adrian Piles says, "Oh yeah, we'd love to be in contact for my next trip." Adrian Piles, sure, why not? Brother Iba, I've sent the email. I'm not sure. I know I'm going through like the video setting says is bad because I don't know what to do here. I don't even know if any of you have seen anything. I suspect. Yeah, I suspect that the thing has frozen. I really do. Let me go back into OBS. Yeah, OBS says it's doing what it's doing all right. So let me see if I can what's it called now? Let me see if I can stop one of these. Which one? No. Oh. I know everything's just freezing up slowly. So what I'll do is I'll remove this one. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Give me a second. Do forgive the slowness of the thing. Which one is this one? Okay. So teething problems. Okay. Right. Which one is this one anyway? Wow. Okay, 1 second there, brother. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so it looks like you managed to get in there. Yeah. Let me share this window. I think the video itself is frozen. But just hold on there, brother Iba. Yeah, yeah. Um, let me. Yeah, I think the video is frozen. It says bad video settings. So I'm not even sure if anyone says. Yeah.
YouTube?
Sorry. Speak. Yes. Yeah, the YouTube video says bad video settings, but I don't know what I've done to make the video settings bad. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop and start again. Maybe I don't know, cause I'm not sure if there's anything I'm doing wrong here. That's
Right.
oh boy. Um. So okay. All right. Okay. Well, the thing still is still going on, but what I'm gonna do is remove. Okay. Right, family. If you're still there, just bear with us while we try to get this moving. Okay. Um. Just bear with us. Try to bear with us. Brother Abba, you there?
I'm here, bro.
Okay. The thing is, I don't know if anybody can hear us. So.
I don't see you no more.
Yeah. Right. I know who that is right now. Okay. Okay. Young Putty just called as well. So what I need to do is, I'm just gonna patch everybody into this same. Look at that. That one's gone frozen as well. Sorry, family. This is so hard today. I don't know if it's just my end or. You know what I'm gonna do, family? I'm gonna stop this video and start again. Okay, Young Putty says he can't. So let me see if I can paste that. No. Let me see if I can paste the link back again. Let me see where we are. Things look really. Oh, I know. Copy link to share. All right, Young Putty, I'm pasting the. I've pasted that thing to you there. See if you can share it, please. I know why the video is frozen. The video says bad video settings. So let's see what happens. Yeah. So what I'm doing is restarting the stream again. Now it says the stream is continuing. The health of it looks okay. It looks green. We still hear you though. Okay. Okay. All right. Stream looks all right now. So we'll try and get it back in there. Okay. Let's see what we can do here now. So, gonna add a video here. second, family. Let's see what happens again. Where is it again? Okay. Transform. Fit screen.
I'm fine.
Right.
How are you? How are you?
Still really frozen.
How are you?
Video capture device 3.
How are you? See you.
Okay, family. Let's have a look again. Woo.
I'm fine. How are you?
We'll see how it goes, family. Whatever happens.
How are you? How are you?
You know, we just try. We try. I don't know if it's me or the stream says fine. The stream here says it's fine. So, yeah, it says it's fine on my end here. And it say it looks nice and green. Well, we just trying to see.
How are you? How are you?
Yeah, looks nice and green here.
How are you? See you.
Okay, brother Iva. Yeah. When you can, what do you think? You think you're gonna pull up? I know you got a time thing on your hand anyway, but okay. Yeah, if you can't, don't worry about it. Don't put anything in way of your work.
Fine. How are you?
But yeah, to really enjoy hearing you. I think since you're not even on you're not on a computer, right? You're not on a PC or anything. You're on a phone, I guess. So he's gonna. Yeah. Okay. All right. So.
I'm fine. How are you?
Right. Okay.
How are you?
Where am I now?
But is it good? Is it good
How
or no?
are you? See you.
I can hear you, but it sounds distant. It sounds like you're distant away from the thing, you know.
Okay, well, watch 1 second.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
It's
try.
it's the same thing that was.
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay. All right.
How are you? How are you?
Okay. I don't even
Now
know.
it should be better, yeah.
Oh yeah. Now you're much closer to the mic here. So keep talking.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's like in person.
Yeah. I think it's gone off
What
again.
am I supposed to see?
Can you
How is it supposed to look on my end?
I'm fine. How are you?
come closer to your mic again?
How are you? How
I said, how is it supposed to look on my? How is it
are
supposed to look?
you? See you.
I think you're no, you're not. I think you're not. You won't see yourself at the moment if you're still watching YouTube. You won't see yourself at the moment.
No, I see myself on the.
I'm fine. How are you?
I see my
How are you?
Okay.
and a green
How
circle
are
for you, I think.
you?
Right. Okay.
How are you? See you.
All right. Give me 1 second again.
Oh, you still got to put it together with the YouTube.
Yeah, I mean for people to see it on YouTube, yeah, I have to sort of like patch it through. Yeah. I'm trying to put I'm trying to put my video up there so that people can at least have something to look at, but I'm not making it at the moment, so I'm gonna try again. I think my camera got disconnected. Right, so family, just bear with us if you got the patience and the time. On my end here, everything looks green. So
I'm fine.
How
are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? See you.
On my phone, it's showing for the camera access. You just like a slash line through the camera. Just click it.
Okay.
It's a camera icon.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna see if people can hear you anyway. Once people can hear you, that's all right because
are you?
If people
How
can
are
hear you,
you?
that's okay.
Right.
See, okay, my camera is picked up now. So what I'm gonna do first is let me see if people can see us right there. First things. So, all right, family. I'm just still trying to get
I'm
this
fine. How are you?
this
How are
camera
you?
thing. Okay,
How are
so Shalom,
you?
your family. If you're
How
still
are
sticking
you?
in there with us, thank you for that. I can see I'm monitoring the video on a different computer. It looks like really lagging. But what I'm gonna do now is share the window. I'm gonna try and share the window that Brother
I'm
Iba
fine.
is
How
on,
are you? How are you?
and I don't know how to
How
do
are you?
that now because
How are you?
hmm, I can't actually get what's this? Okay. Um Excuse me.
I'm fine. How are
It
you?
may just be the weather out
How
there,
are you?
family, anyway, because
How are you? How are
okay. So
you?
let's have a look again. If we can get something like that happening today, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, I got your window on screen now. I got your window on screen,
I'm fine. How
so
are you?
people will be able to hear
How
you.
are you? How are you?
People will be
On
able to,
YouTube.
How are you?
yeah, they'll be able to hear you see your what's it called? Is it? I can't even remember
Video.
my controls on video anymore now. So anyway, yeah, people will be able to
I'm fine. How are you?
they can see your thing
How
there
are
right now.
you?
Your what's it
How
called?
are
Profile
you?
there.
How are
So
you? See you.
yeah,
Peace to everybody.
yeah, young Putty, thank you. The quality I can see. I don't know what it is because on my YouTube monitor it says it's okay. Oh, now it's going in and
I'm
out.
fine.
Yeah.
How are you?
So it says bad
How
video
are you?
settings.
How
Current
are
keyframe
you?
frequency is 7.
How are
I
you?
don't know
See
what I have to do.
you.
Use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. So where do I have to go for that now? I have to go
Oh, I think it
settings.
wants you. I think it wants you to click the video quality on a lower HP or something like that. I think it's like
Huh.
720, 560.
I'm fine. How
That's
are
what it sounds
you?
like.
How are you?
Right. I can't
How
see.
are
I haven't
you?
changed any.
How are
I
you?
haven't
See
actually changed
you.
anything. I don't know if I changed anything since the last time. So, um,
It
what?
may do it on its own, depending on the connection strength.
Okay.
It's possible. It's
Huh.
possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
fine. How are you? How are
Stream
It's
you?
delay.
possible.
How are you?
Try
How are you?
delay.
See you.
Yeah. Let me see what that message was saying again. It says, yeah, and I have no idea if it's just the,
I'm fine.
um,
How are you? How are you?
it could just
How
be,
are
it could just
you?
be a normal thing
How
today
are
anyway,
you?
because sometimes these
See
things
you.
happen. YouTube doesn't have enough bandwidth, or some areas are experiencing bad. You know, I told you it's been raining here in the country, and I don't know, but it's, we've never really had this bad. Um, so
Huh.
it's gone back to
I'm fine.
buffering, and
How are you?
well, let's
How
keep
are
trying. Let's
you?
keep trying.
How are you?
Okay, family, I don't know
How
what
are
to
you?
do.
See you.
Stream looks alright. Output um, says use something keyframe 4 or less. Keyframe interval seconds 4 or less. I don't know. Recording audio replay
I'm
buffer.
fine. How are
I
you?
don't know what to.
How are
I
you?
have no idea what to tune here.
How are you?
What is he saying?
How are you?
Yeah. Woohoo. Let me see. Okay. Everything looks. Yeah. All right, family. I
I'm
have no
fine. How
idea.
are
I think
you?
the
How are
video is
you?
just really
How
buffering itself.
are
So I don't know
you?
if there's much I can do about that.
How are you?
Um. Okay. Let me try and take that other video off and see what happens. Okay. I'll take the media source out. Remove. Says yes.
I'm fine.
Okay.
How are you?
So let's take that out and see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna improve, but let's have a look. Like, um, so it says please use a keyframe frequency. I know where to go for that. Keyframe frequency. Where do I go for that? It's asking me to do keyframe frequency.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah. Oof. Stream option. Stream option. Can I believe yeah? Keyframe frequency. Okay, family. I don't know if we're just gonna have to like deal with it this way, see how it goes, or shall we leave it? And I don't know. What do you say, brother? If you anyway, brother, maybe you if you want to say something, if people can hear you, let me see. Um, um, so funny thing right now, it looks slightly alright on the. It looks slightly alright on the on my monitor here. Yeah, young Poddy, thanks. Quality better in the video. Okay, I haven't actually done anything anyway, so I'm surprised why it suddenly looks alright. So, Brother Iba, are you there?
Yeah.
Alright, you want to say something? I'm going to try and patch your window onto the YouTube again. I don't know if
All
you're
right.
actually still there. Yeah, it's still there. It didn't go
On YouTube.
anywhere. It didn't go anywhere actually. You're still on screen. So, you're still on screen, but we can't see you at all.
Oh, it's because it's dark now outside. It's dark.
Yeah, I realize. So, if you want people to see and hear you, I think,
I got a little light. How about
yeah,
is it clear now like this? More
yeah.
clear?
Try put the mic closer to your mouth. That might just help, if you
I
can.
just I just have to speak up, I guess, because it's on the headphones now.
Okay, okay. All right. So, we're suffering with quality of video and audio right now, family. Um, what do you suggest, family? We got 19 of us watching, 20 of us watching right now. I can say shalom to all the family, and we can catch up on a different day and try and sort out the video and the audio. Or what do family think? Shall we be a little bit more patient, or is it going to improve? Last thing you want to do is share anything, anything of value, whilst people can't hear it. It just don't make much sense, right? So, um, so what we want to do is enjoy the show together. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think brother Iba is he's also on the move. That's why his video is probably still not very crisp, see? And being all the way over in the States, and we're in the UK here, and we're still having video problems, so you can imagine.
Right.
But yeah, so or let me see if I don't know if I restart, will that improve anything? I don't know.
Did you restart already?
Yeah, I did once, yeah, but
So
it's gone.
what it is anybody on the YouTube saying that it's what they said about the quality and whatnot? Because I'm not
Yeah,
able to tell.
I'm
I can't
getting a
tell what it
message
is.
on the I'm getting a message on the YouTube page itself saying that there's a bad video settings. So, but I don't know where to go to correct it.
But is anybody saying that it's actually affecting the feed for them?
Yeah. Okay, people can hear you. They can hear your they can hear your audio, but they say it's just a bit low.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
just me.
yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
I think people say they can hear me, I think. So Lee Cremens, thank you. They can hear me. I think they say you have an echo. Um,
Oh,
yeah. So I think that just might be with with the movement you're doing, or maybe some of the settings there. But yeah, it's much easier when things are stationary, right?
right. I mean, if you think it'll be better, I just
Okay, I've gotten the all clear for my video and audio. Young Puddy, thank you for that. So I think what's left now is to see if we can hear the brother as clearly as I'm being heard right now. So I've got it all clear for video and audio right now, brother Iba.
just can't tell if they can hear me yet. Still, right? Check.
Yeah,
Connecticut, USA.
right. Okay, family. What do you guys suggest? What do you suggest, family? What do you suggest? What do you suggest? Should we carry on like this, or should we try and pull this in another day? What do you suggest, family? And what I'll do in the meantime, what I can do in the meantime is, upload some of the videos I haven't had time to upload from my time down in Uganda, and maybe just to put it out there anyway. It's the thing I wanted to share this as an experience with all of us anyway, and then have brothers or sisters come in, chip in, and questions, comments, and so on and so forth. Yeah. But if anybody's asking me, right now, I, like I've said to you previously, family, clearly, I know some of you don't really want to stay in this Western hemisphere, so to speak. All right, Western world. So Africa is the place where they're trying to put us off from going back to. Okay, so I've been down there in this last couple of weeks, and I just only returned, right? So, but me personally, I'm going back down there again very, very soon. In fact, I've got ticket booked, and I have a mind to relocate down to East Africa and start taking steps to visit all the other countries from there. So what I've done in East Africa right now is I found a place where I actually want brothers and sisters who actually want to do this thing, for them to be able to come down there and feel at home immediately. All right, feel at home immediately. Everything's sorted out for you. You don't need to worry about where you're gonna sleep or how you're gonna move around, because I've done some of that work already. Okay, I was thinking of running some of those videos on this live stream, but with this poor quality stream, I think I've changed my mind, because it would just be like, it won't have any quality. So what I'm gonna do is, what I intended to do while I was still in Uganda, which was to make a video of that property itself, and walk you guys through my mindset and so on and so forth. All right, so that video I'm gonna try and put it up maybe in this next few days. It's not much editing to do. It's just to put it up there and maybe put some put some text on it, because it's just self-explanatory really. So what it is, it's a nice place. It needs furnishing, which I'm embarking upon to get some furnishing in there, or furniture in there. But it's a big place. It's a huge place, and I think for what it's worth, for me, it's a beautiful place as well. Okay, so but I'm going to be putting that up in the next uploading video, and let our brothers and sisters and our family and friends just have a look at what I'm talking about. Okay, so when I got to Uganda, East Africa, before I actually went to Africa, I had quite a long look around of all of Africa. In fact, all of the whole world, save for those places where they still have snow and winter. Okay, I don't want to go nowhere where they have snow and winter. But for me, because I live to work and I work to live. Okay, I'm always working. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, I'm always working. If you see me having fun somewhere, trust me, I'm working. All right? Anywhere you find me, I'm working. Okay? So don't think, oh, because you see Brother Ty is somewhere. No, no, no. I'm actually working. It don't look like I am, but that's how I work. Okay? So I look around the world and I say, where can I just, go and start? Because to remain where we are right now, where we're just doing a 9 to 5 or 24/7 kind of slave mentality kind of job, with no spiritual understanding, that we can't continue like this. We need to disengage from this slavery. We need to disengage so we can have time to focus on our Creator and take His word around the world according to His commandment. All right. So He says we need to go into all the world and teach and preach and baptize people. Okay, that's what we want to do. Bring people to the kingdom. We Israelites being the tools of salvation to the whole world. Okay, so that's what I want to do. That's what we need to do. Now, it's appropriate that we start in a continent of our whole heritage we call Africa. Okay, it's appropriate that we start there. Why? Because we can use the place as a launching pad and as a base camp. We can use it as a base camp for several reasons. So, cut the long story short, I've gone to East Africa, Uganda specifically, and I've been, wow. Immediately I touched down there, I was certain this is where I wanted to start. Okay, I was certain this is where I actually wanted to live, to start off. And don't forget, I've been to some other countries in Africa as well, okay? So it's not like I haven't seen them, but times change, things change. But what remains the same is the work that we want to do. That must remain the same. That is a constant, all right? So it doesn't bother me where I find myself. What bothers me is, what am I doing where I find myself? Okay? So, but East Africa has a lot going for it, and Uganda especially has a lot going for it. I find that if our brothers and sisters, I love West Africa. I love everything about West Africa and East Africa as well, and Southern Africa and so on and so forth, But our people have this what's it called, desire to return to where we initially left, either as captives or as free men. We want to return there, and I have no problem with that. I think it's a brilliant life-giving idea as well. All right. But having said that, when we follow what the scripture actually tells us, that Israel is scattered into the four corners of the earth, then if we're workers, we shouldn't have a problem where we want to start doing our work. Okay, we shouldn't have a problem with that. Now, if we have families and people who can just be at home for us while we, the young men, go and do our work, then it's a little bit of a different thing. They may say, oh, Brother Ty, well, West Africa is where I understand that we've come out of. Let's go back there and find our roots there and so on and so forth. I don't know if many people as Israelites will say East Africa is the place. But one thing I can tell you is that East Africa is full of Hebrew Israelites through and through. So like I was explaining what Brother Iba this evening, we didn't just jump over all the other countries from the ancient Palestine, Israel, just jump into Nigeria or Ghana or Sierra Leone. We didn't. We had to walk all the way. So anyone who's been down those ways, who's actually done that walking, trekking, you know that you always leave people behind. You always leave people behind. This one thing they don't tell us. People would always say, look, I'm tired. I want to settle down here. So see you guys later. All right? And this will be in our hundreds, in our tens, in our 50s, in our thousands. All right? So that's how we spread throughout the whole of the world. So it's nothing wrong with us starting anywhere we can find ourselves. What's important, family, especially those of us who want to be active in the field of, bringing the righteous news of Iyashei to the world, then we don't want to care where we start. We can start all the way from India, and we'll still find Israelites there. We can start from South America. We'll still find Israelites there. We can start from the North Pole. We'll still find Israelites there, unless we're calling our Creator a liar, which He's not. So He says Israel is scattered into the four corners of the earth. We need to listen to that and just be ready to do the work. So I'm in Uganda. Once I got down there, I was like, yes, something tells me this is the place to be. Now, there's several reasons why we fall in love with the country. All right? And any one of you submit a list to me and tell me, Brother Ty, these are the kind of things I would look at before I even consider coming to a country to live there. I'll tick all the boxes for you. All right? I'll tick all the boxes for you. Okay? So for me personally, say family-wise is the best place for me right now. The reason is everybody there, everybody's in Uganda. All nations, all races are in there. So you really feel at home because, one, we're used to the Western style of living. Now that may be like a letdown for some people, but what I'm trying to say is you don't get ostracized just because you've come from a strange land. You don't get ostracized. You don't get people just staring at you like, oh, no. People are used to people coming from out and they're expecting you to have some input. So you have the Chinese, you have the British, you have the Dutch, you have the Germans, you have the French, the Italians, you have the Pakistani, you have the Somalis, you have everybody in there. You have everybody in there. Everybody in there. Then it's a really nice place to say we want to think of what we can do, even as a collective, to find ourselves maybe running a business, a little startup thing to sustain us. The manpower is plentiful and young and willing and cost effective. The manpower there is unbelievable. And the people are humble, they're beautiful, they're ready. So we have so many advantages there. Food is plentiful and cheap. And when I say food, I'm not talking packaged foods and GM crops. I'm talking about fresh vegetables, fresh, you know what I'm saying? Fresh stuff. For those of us who like meat, everything's there. And then the nature, the waters, the mountains, the hills, the waterfalls, the rivers, not to forget the river Nile itself. The Nile River itself, the source of the Nile River, which carries a whole lot of our history and heritage, is right there in Uganda itself. Then there are Hebrew Israelite communities that have been in Uganda from historical times. So some of you can read up on that on the on Google or Wikipedia or something, okay? Because some of us don't know that.
Right.
So, but while I was there, I also checked out their languages. I checked out their language, and what I find, I'll tell you, what I find is a lot of their words, a lot of the words, especially name places, come straight out of the Bible. And they're very similar to the words you have in the Yoruba language. Now, Uganda itself, from I can tell, and I've asked people who live there, and I'll show you that later on, I believe their language is a mixture of all the nations around them. Because the first thing I like to ask people when I see their language is, what do words mean? Do words have a constant meaning? Does it have a constant, origin, etymology that you can hold firm and use it as a reference to another word? I find that with those they have some problems. So I can tell that their language is a syncretic language. It's not a pure language just for Uganda, and they bear witness to that. They say, like, the tribes here, and they say people are from the north, people are from the west, people are from the east, people are from the south, people are from central. And what you find in Uganda is some people look like Kenyan, some people look like Somalian, some people look like Ethiopian, some people look like West African. So it's a serious mixture of people in there. So there's a lot of study that can be done and that will be done. Some of it I've done a little bit. But I want you brothers and sisters to know that, it's a beautiful place to start off at. It's a beautiful place to start off at. And I want to present some of my findings to you in a later video. But what I would like to do first is just entice you with just a natural record of what I did over there. Just a natural record of what I did over there with videos that I recorded over there. So you've got one or two, and as I have time, I'll post the other ones. But each day that passes is bringing me also again closer to my return to Uganda again. I really plan to make Uganda my home. I plan to make a home in Uganda. All right, because some of you might think, oh, Brother Ty just went for a visit. Yeah, it was a visit, but a visit with a view to moving down to Africa. All right, we've talked. Yeah, brother Iba, are you there? Come.
Yeah.
Are you stopped? Are you still driving?
Yeah, I still got 10 minutes.
Okay, cause if you can pull up, then you'll be able to come closer to your mic and let people hear you. I'm hoping people still hearing me, So let me just make sure. Let me make sure. Oh, it's yeah. Okay. People actually. Brothers and sisters on the live stream, just give me a number 3 if you're hearing me clearly. You're hearing me, you're seeing me, and you haven't lost any feed so far for the last 5-10 minutes. Just give me a number 3, yeah. Just so I know what we're doing is live. I hope I haven't been speaking to myself. or a little consolation is that at least Brother Iber is there, right? So just give me a number 3. Oh, thank you, Brother Ashanti. Thank you for that, Brother Ashanti Black. How are you anyway? How are you, Brother Ashanti? So yeah. So I'm gonna be sharing with you a lot of these things I did down there, and I looked around. But I tell you one thing I did. I spent of the almost 4 weeks that I spent down there. I spent like 2 weeks house hunting. All right, I spent like 2 weeks house hunting. Okay, all right. So I spent like 2 weeks house hunting. So let me see if I can share some of the pictures of some of the pictures of the house hunting. I don't even know how to do that really with the way I've set this thing up here. Da, 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 da. Let me see. Whoa, some of these, yeah. So I spent a lot of time just taking in. I spent a lot of time taking in properties and space and things on the ground that are our immediate concern is like where to live, what to do for a living, and I haven't exhausted all the details yet, but I already decided that yeah, Uganda would be a place that I could find a little bit of rest right now and start working from there. Okay, we can go east, we can go west from right there. Okay, so let me have a look here. Let me see if I find pictures. Let's see. I don't even know if I can play a clip. Brother Iba, you there?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, just in case you pulled up, just let me know. So, yeah, just so I know you're there. So let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find pictures of the. See, when you're looking for things, that's when you don't know where they are. So, what's this stuff here? Okay. Sorry, I didn't really prepare too much today.
Yeah, I was about to say that, man. That's why preparation is one of the greatest tools of victory.
Yeah,
The same.
sometimes if I decide to prepare, I'll never actually do the production. You see, because when I try to prepare something,
Change the direction.
I really want to do it properly. And then it takes me up to 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh, too late now. So, and then you get tired, I don't really have anybody I'm working with to like.
That's what I was going to get into. That's why this is an important stage. Is right now. It's for preparation for the work. We're basically building a staff,
Exactly.
slowly but surely.
Exactly, brother. So, um, let me see. I'm going to try and share some pictures now. I think there's a way to do it, I think. Let me see. How do I do that thing? Yeah, image slideshow media source. Do I do this? No, it's not this one. It's a different way to do this thing. Image slideshow window capture. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I might do it like this. So what I'm gonna do is, let me see where it's at here. So let me say, here we go. I know. Let me see this one. Let's see what happens here. So, Okay. So let's see if this works out anyway. Let's see if this works out. So this is part of the right. Okay. So let's see. Can you hear me, my Viber?
Yeah, quick question. Yeah, quick question.
Yeah. Come closer to your mic. Yeah. Go ahead.
If I go on if I switch over to the YouTube, will me and you still be in communication? Because I can't see. I want to see what you're showing.
I don't know what kind of device you have and how powerful it is. Some devices allow you to do multiple things.
Mine should. I got one of the newer phones.
Right. I mean, you can maybe you want to come off the call and just see first, and then come back on the call. At least you get an idea what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So at least you can see what I'm showing people here. And then when we finish that, then you come on and you can then chat. Yeah.
I'm about to pull up to my stop, so I'll try to figure it out.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you like a minute, then I'll roll back these pictures again. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's enough time.
Okay. All right. So yeah, family. I know they say a picture says 1,000 words. Okay. Yeah, a picture speaks 1,000 words. So here's a property on the screen that I rented or took out in Uganda right there. Okay. Um, I don't know what do you guys call a property like this? I know what do you guys call a property like this? I'm gonna share some more pictures of it. But I've named this place I've named it Iya Hill. Okay. It's right on top of a hill, and I'll share the pictures with you. I'm just waiting for Brother Iba to be able to see this, because we've spoken a couple of hours ago privately. So I want him to.
Turn,
Yeah. Can you hear me, brother?
yeah, I'm making my last turn right now.
Okay. So I want him to be able to enjoy these pictures of this place, so we can also bless it spiritually with His will. I've paid for the first 3 months up front, so the place is basically ours. So I'm saying ours for any brothers and sisters who are saying, all right, look, we want to come down to Uganda and look around. I don't know. The Most High might, work out something for you. So that's why I've gone down there. So I've put my money where my mouth is. I put my money where my mouth is, and I tell you, I've looked around, and sometimes we go places and we like to say one place is better than the other place. But everybody has their own taste, all right? I'm a simple person, all right? I'm a simple person. But I know when I see value. That's the one thing. I know when I see value, okay? So, where I live right now in the UK, it's a block of flats, okay? It's a block of flats. And the whole space that I have would just fit into the front garden. And you're not seeing the garden yet. You're not seeing the garden yet. You're seeing you're seeing the driveway up into the place here. So I'm saying the green, just say the balcony. That's the space that my flat is. I don't really need much space right here, because nobody stays at home. All right, nobody really stays at home. You see what I mean? But when you're out there in Africa, I think almost anywhere in Africa, you have so much more space. Okay, you have so much more space. I know in America they have much more space for their money. In the UK here we have very little space. In Europe we have very little space. But in Africa, you have the combination of space and the low cost of space. Okay, so in Uganda, there, this house, I don't know what would some of you call this house. I know I haven't shown all the pictures anyway, and it's a modest type of place by some of the standards there. All right, it's just a case of like I don't even know, middle class to, I don't know, upper class people. I mean, maybe, money terms would be able to afford a place like this, okay? Just the size of it, the amount of rooms, the style, and where it's at, okay? Okay? So, Brother Iba, are you still there?
Yeah.
Are you
I
settled?
can't see yet though. No, a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'm in a tight space with this big truck.
All right, just take it easy, don't rush. You know I drive big vehicles too, right?
I didn't know that.
I drive big vehicles too. I don't have I don't have category 1, but I understand.
Yeah, I'm driving a 53 foot.
Well, how many feet?
53.
Oh yeah, is that one of the longest ones, right?
Yeah, the longest trailer.
Right.
The trailer is 53 feet. The truck is about 14 feet.
Right. I just didn't get around to it, I really intended to do it, but I just didn't get around to it. So hey, but yeah, nice one of you there. So just take your time though. Take your time, brother.
I'm in the state of Connecticut. And they got some really small spaces and steep hills.
Okay. Let me
I'm
just
pulling into my stop right now. Right now as we speak.
yeah. Let me just ask the family. Can you family hear the brother right now? Can you hear him? If you can hear the brother, give me a number 4 there. If you can hear the brother, just so I know at least his connection is all right as well. Yeah. Just give me a number 4 there if you can hear brother Iba, please. Family. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, family. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm just trying to let the brother pull up a little bit, and then I want to show people the house that I've secured out there in Uganda, so that our brothers and sisters, especially those of you who want to come on a mission, to join this mission, to join this movement, to say let's kick it off. I've gone down there, trust me, I've done that. I've done it. I've said, look, I'm going to go ahead, do it, so that you brothers and sisters know that Brother Ty will do it. All right? For me, it's not about like the money. It's about let's do the thing. I know I wasn't. Brother Shekanaya says, I wasn't there for 3 months. I was there for about a month. Okay? I was there for about a month. Yeah? Now, brothers, listen, brothers, while we're doing this show right now, you can ask me any question you want to know. I haven't shown you anything about Uganda yet. All right, because I hardly saw what I wanted, all that I wanted to see. But from what I could see, if you got an eye for detail, you don't need to see too much to know what you're looking at. So in some quarters of global whatever politics or what, Uganda is called the jewel of Africa. Uganda is called the jewel of Africa. Okay. All right. And you need to be there to see why. Okay. You need to be there to see why. Okay. So anyway, so anyone of you can ask me any life question, i.e. LIFE question. What I mean by that is, what kind of question comes to your mind about Uganda, like like why should somebody move down to Uganda? Yeah, them kind of questions. Why should I move down there? What value do I get down there? Yeah, stuff like that. So I know some of you've watched one or two of the videos where I interviewed the brother Steve, I mean, he's many things anyway, okay? Well, he was looking after me for about a week in a different region of Uganda, and I went to his farm. I went to his startup farm. I haven't put that video up yet because I just haven't had the time, but I intend to do all of it in a structured way. So we've talked about land, we've talked about investing in businesses out there, agriculture, buying a property, or actually just building your own. All right. So he's giving us the lowdown on that one. He showed us the size of a football field plus the house that was on it. All of that cost like 5,000 UK, or say 5 to 7,000 American, 5 to 7,000 American dollars. The land and the house that was on it, and that house had a 2 bedroom, open layout. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Yeah. So that video is on a previous video on the channel. The Uganda vlog. I can't remember the title right now, but you'll see it right there. Okay. So we've spoken about those things, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like, whoa, how was I even blind to such low cost quality living? So it's called Uganda Vlog 2, Land and Property. All right. It's not an extensive, in-depth take, but it deals with the basics. And I'm speaking to a local, experienced, knowledgeable, educated Ugandan brother who is busy building his own business. The brother is busy building his own business. And he's one of the most humble people you could find on the earth. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that, yeah? So when I post the videos, you'll see, okay? So that video is called Uganda Vlog 2, Land and Property. So I didn't edit anything, didn't take no words out of context. I just left everything the way it is, okay? So now, Brother Iba, are you settled?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, so I just want to, play some of the pictures of this house that I've taken out. All right, I've named this house Iye Hill. Okay, so that's the.
That's, 1 minute, I'm gonna go back to the YouTube.
Say again.
I said 1 minute, I'm gonna go back to the YouTube. I don't know if I'm ready.
Okay, yeah. Go on YouTube and just do your chat text, yeah, for now. So at least you can see the picture and then yeah. Okay.
All right.
So family, I'm gonna just run through some of the pictures right now. And that's just the front yard. Okay. Thank you, Adrian Piles, for putting that up there. That's the name of the house that I named it. It's not my house, like owned it, but EA has prepared it. EA has prepared it to be ready for us. All right, it's there. It's ready for us to just eat, sleep, and do what we want to do. All right. From there, we can launch base. We can camp. We can start to divide the work that we want to do. So it's called EA Hill. That's the name. And people just share that name. Share that name in the chat. Yeah, share that name in the chat. It's called EA Hill. All right. So I'm gonna like flick through some of the pictures of it. So that's the front yard there. And just from looking at this picture, you can see that it's built on a hill. You can see the horizon there. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So now that's the what's it called? The house in full yeah. So this is the size of it right there. Yeah. Thank you, family. EA Hill is what I've named it. All right. And now there's a history even with this hill here. I might just give a little detail of what I know about this hill, if I can. Otherwise, I'd like the hill itself to just be dealt with by those who can explain more about it. Okay, so I don't get things wrong. So, but that's just the what you would call the full visual of the house from maybe as far back as I could go. Yeah. So yeah. So there is some of the friends that I made out there. The brother in blue there, he is the broker who who I had to go through the other friends to secure the house, i.e., get me speaking to the landlord. Okay. And beside that is a house that belongs to, I hear, a Ugandan footballer, which I'm surely definitely want to meet him. He's a young man, okay. And this is just the other side of the fence. So there's two beautiful houses on both sides. All the trees, all the trees in the yard, all of them are bearing fruit. All of them are bearing fruit. All the trees in the yard are bearing fruit. Okay. So you can see it's quite large, right? All right. You can see it's quite large, and that's the view. That's the view from. That's the view, or well, it's not the full view, of course, but it gives you perspective, right? It gives you perspective. It gives you perspective. Okay. So that's just the what you call this, the side corridor or whatever that you have. You go around your house, yeah, yeah. So that's the porch or the balcony. The balcony alone, the balcony alone is is almost. I don't even know how to describe it. Trust me, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, obviously we've seen stuff in our lives, all right. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying the value against the cost, all right. Because if I told you the cost, some of you would say you're going there right now, okay. Now this is just the I don't know what you call this one. What do you call this one, family? I mean, sorry, I know we can't hear voices right now, but what do you call this one? This space alone with the green and the tree, this space alone is the size of most houses in the UK. This space alone is the size of most houses in the UK. I'm talking about square feet. It's usually about 12 by 40. 12 by 40 feet. Any one of you who lives in the UK, just measure it up. This little kind of garden in front of this porch, that's what it is. That's the space of what I'm paying here. What I'm paying close to £600-700 a month for where I live right now. Okay? Now, it's giving you perspective. Right? Giving you perspective. So I tried to capture the whole essence of the place from as many angles as I could, just to bring perspective there. Okay? All right. Now you can see the what's it called down the horizon down there and the hill. I don't know if the picture is fitting properly into the into your screen there. Just excuse me. Oh yeah, it's not. So let me try and get this done. Transform, fit to screen. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, alright, yeah. Just to get the whole thing in there for you, okay? Okay, I think that's it, yeah? Okay. So, alright, so that's the view. That's just one of the side views that the house offers. Alright? I hope I ain't boring you. I hope I'm not boring anybody. If I bore anybody, just tell me, please, alright? It's just your brother Ty just being who he is, okay? So, some people like the report, they like the details. Some people, so, okay. So, that's the view again. Yeah? Yeah, brother Iba, you can, to come on the hangout, you'll just have to, what's it called? You probably have to come off YouTube, alright? But don't worry about it. When let's finish the pictures first, alright? Unless you really want to come in to make a point right now, yeah? But then you won't be able to see the pictures, yeah? Okay? So, well, let me know. I'm watching the chat anyway, so yeah? So that's the view again from the next side. All right. So when I was down in Uganda, the rainy season. I don't know if they have two rainy seasons, as I understand, but the second rainy season will last from, I think, if I get this wrong, forgive me, which I think starts in October till maybe January or December, was just on the way. Okay. So everything's green, everything's lush. All right. Okay. Now the house is not an absolutely new house, but it still retains its sense of grandeur and its agelessness. All right. But I like houses like that anyway. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into some more pictures. Yeah. So family, right in the left hand corner, right there, that's the river Nile that you're looking at. That's the Nile River you're looking at right there. That's the Nile River you're looking at. Okay, in the distance right there. I have a video, just shooting the video from that balcony there, right into the river and back. So I think it's, yeah. Okay, brother Iba, are you saying you wanna come in to do the chat on yeah? Yeah. So here's the balcony just around the place, yeah? Yeah. And now this is like trying to get into the, videos speak better anyway, but I'll post the video later. I'll post the video of the same building later, so you can see the walkthrough and, and get a bit more fluid perspective of, how things really look, yeah? So it's got two entrances there, all right? It's got two entrances there, okay? Yeah, it's got two entrances there, and the other entrance is almost like a side, mini apartment on its own. I found out that they many properties that I went to see anyway, they have this sort of it's almost like what I see in Nigeria as well. Probably this is just our style anyway. We just have this kind of open creativity kind of planning. All right, so Let's have a look here. So that's the porch or the veranda or whatever whatever you guys call it. So I could just imagine myself sitting there early in the morning, which we will be doing very soon. Sitting there early in the morning, having our first brew and a little tiny fellowship just to get ourselves up and survey the landscape down beneath and say, yeah, brothers, sisters, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, somebody said servants' quarters. Atticus. Atticus now says the SQ, the servants' quarters. Actually, you're very right. That's the servants' quarters, all right? Okay, so, but I ain't gonna be using no servants like that. And anyway. But hey, let's move on with these pictures. So that's the what do you call it? The balcony porch, yeah. And that's some of the view just there. That's some of the view. Adrian Piles, let's do it. Of course, brother, we want to do it. We want to do it. We bring in our kingdom into manifestation slowly. We bring in our kingdom into manifestation, and we'll do it whichever way that has to be done. And this is just a physical visual reminder that if we put our minds to something, we can have we can have life. Thank you, Adrian Piles. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Brother Iba, let me know if when you the link that you use to dial into Google Hangout chat. That's the link you just need to call again if you still got it. Otherwise, I'll paste it. I'll paste it back into the chat in a minute. But why I can't paste it now is I'll have to come off these pictures. Okay, I'll have to come off these pictures. So let's maybe finish with these pictures, and I'll paste it in. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just take this little time and just yeah. These are Mr. Hamid, and these are the two sisters who have helped me to navigate this part of Uganda. So thanks to them. Yeah. So this the neighbors. The neighbor just next door. I think the neighbors who are finishing the building work for the owner of that house. So they come and they work and they stay there and so on and so forth. Don't worry for now, Brother Iba. I'll try and paste it through in a minute. I don't know if it's because I have to open that in another window, but if I do, people will see that window. Yeah, so just hold on with us. Yeah, Brother Iba, is that okay? Just give me a yes or a number 5 so I know you got my message. Yeah, just hold on so we finish these pictures and then we'll try and set that up. Yeah, Brother Iba. Yeah, okay. Adrian Piles says, what language is spoken? They speak the language called, I believe that it's a different name. It's not called Uganda. I think it's called Buganda. Okay, and sometimes they have three ways of describing themselves. So the language is called Buganda. The people are called Luganda, and the place is called Uganda. I hope I got that right. Okay, so the language is called Buganda. The people are called Luganda, and the country is called Uganda. All right, so it's a bit of grammar going on there somehow, isn't it? Adrian Pai said, I started learning some Yoruba. It won't be wasted, trust me. Let's move on with the pictures. Check that view out, family. What do you think? This is the side porch or patio or whatever you call it, balcony. Yeah. So it's got a balcony that surrounds the house. Surrounds the house, so you can be on either side and still have a view. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, brother Iba, I got you there. I got you there, yeah? Okay. So that's the view down there. Yeah? Okay. And everything's lush, everything's green. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, you know? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. You see. So that's the gates. They got a strong iron gate down there, and you can see a lot of the houses that are springing up around there. There's a patch of land right in front of this building that I am thinking to ask about. Family, if you're hearing that, there's a patch of land right in front of this building that I'm thinking to ask about. All right, I don't have capital. In case somebody's saying, Brother Ty, no, I don't. I'll be honest with you. My life has been getting wisdom and getting the education that we're sharing now. I could have spent that making money. I have family who have money. I haven't spent my life making money. All right, I've spent my life seeking what teaches the soul. All right, so don't say, Brother Ty, you should have money. I should have money, yes, but you can't do both things at the same time. However, now we will be looking at how to get money because we need money to do things. All right, okay, so we're showing our families this to motivate us, encourage us, and give us hope, the hope of the inner spirit. That these things are nothing. Our kingdom is precious to us. That's our final destination. But on our way to the kingdom, all these are possible things for us. All these are possible things for us on the way to the kingdom while we do the work. Who remembers that scripture that tells us that in this world we will have many houses? Who remembers that scripture? Land, family, brothers and sisters. And in the world to come, endlessness. We can't. Yeah. Who knows that scripture? Yeah. So let's have a look. Yeah. So now, sorry that I got this picture. I got it. What's it called now? I can't even remember how to. Oops. I don't remember how to change the. What's it called? Okay. So that's the door. That's the sort of iron door that leads into the house. Yeah. Adrian Piles, thank you. I'll put a video about this property, because if any one of you who actually watched the $5 hotel, if you watch the $5 hotel video, you would have heard me saying I'm giving you guys perspective, I think, about where I'm staying right now. I don't know if I said it, but if I didn't, then forgive me. But I intended to give you guys perspective of where I stayed for like a week while I was house hunting in that area. Okay, so I was house hunting in that area and all over, because that wasn't the capital, but this is a very scenic city on its own called Ginger. Okay, so I was out there house hunting, but I stayed in this small, beautiful, almost bread and breakfast type of hotel, which was just about $5 a night. And they were nice and friendly people, and bring tea in the morning, bring breakfast, it was just nice. It was just nice. All right. So you can watch that video. So that video then is supposed to be the transition video to Ear Hill. So you can now get you can get context, relevance, and what's the other word now? And a contrast between. I'm comfortable in that tiny little room. I'm comfortable because for me, it's not about the big things, but I'm comfortable in there. Okay? Thank you, Brother Iba. Matthew 19, yeah? I think that's where we're told about, when somebody say, what do we get? We've forsaken family, wife, husband for you. What do we get? What do we get, Lord? What do we get? And he said, well, in this world, you're going to get more houses, more land, more brothers, more sisters, yeah? Wives and husband, yeah? But in the world to come, you can't even count what the Most High is prepared for us. What the Most High is prepared for us is like, So, anyway, so I just used that video to now contrast this apartment or this property here that we call Ear Hill, so that you family can see, that yeah, there are nice things there, and they're low cost, high quality. Somebody write that in there for me. Low cost, high quality. I don't call it cheap. I call it low cost, high quality living. Somebody write that in the chat for me. Low cost, high quality living. Okay? All right. Sorry, the light was in some of the things. The light wasn't the greatest. Okay, and my camera work was a little bit shaky. So here is, yeah. Thanks, Adrian Piles. Low cost, high quality living. All right. Okay, not cheap. It's not cheap. Cheap is another meaning for rubbish. No, this is not rubbish. This is low cost, high quality living. Thank you. Somebody give that a 789. Low cost, high quality living. That's what Uganda is. Give that a 789. Lady Ray in the house. Lady Ray's in the house. Yeah. Shalom to all of you. So here is the what do you call it? The sitting room, the lounge. All right. Thank you guys. 789 that one. Low cost, high quality living. All right. Yeah, hello Z. Thank you. Low cost, high quality living. All right. So here's the lounge. You can see it's all tiled, and the tiles help to obviously keep the place cool, right? Yeah, sorry about the low lights. Okay, sorry about the low lights. But here's just here's a better picture, right? And you can just about get the perspective of the size of the living room, the lounge, all right? And it's got windows on all sides. Now, why am I showing you this? Not to say we haven't seen anything before, but I'm gonna bring the cost to you. I'm gonna bring the cost to you, and I'm letting you see the quality that we get for the cost, so that you can then tell me if this is not low cost, high quality living. All right, that's why I'm bringing this to you. Sorry about the picture quality. I'm sorry. So here's the lounge again from the other corner there, yeah? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Sorry about the lights on the pictures. I haven't edited nothing, so do forgive me. Yeah. My photography skills were very rusty then. I tried to do my best, all right? Okay. Bad lights, fair lights. Yeah. Now here is the dining room. It's supposed to be the dining room, okay? Sorry about the light. The lights really lets it down. Yeah. So yeah, so okay. Here's the dining room, okay? So you walk through the lounge here, and that's the dining room. The dining room alone is huge. I'm like, if this dining room, I don't know how many people want to sit here. The Last Supper, yeah. Oh, our first supper. Somebody write that in there for me. This is the dining room for the first supper. Somebody write that in there. Is brother Young Puddy still there? I think he left. So Alozi, you gonna take over. This is the lounge, the dining lounge for the first supper. Either one of you, either Alozi or Adrian. You all right? So is the dining room, yeah, for the first supper. So we want to have the first supper here. So family, if you're in, let me know. Let me know. Even if you're coming down for a little while, come down. Let's start that movement going. Let's start that movement going. The first supper. We want to have the first supper in the dining room here. Okay. So that's the lounge from the dining room. Okay. That's the lounge from the dining room. All right. Okay. All right. So do forgive my camera skills. Alozi, it's true, isn't it? It's true, isn't it? I mean, we gotta have the first supper before we have the last one. Yeah. And brothers and sisters, don't be afraid of the last one. When we having the last supper, the next one is the kingdom. Trust me. All right. That's the next one. All right. So don't be afraid. All right. So you can see some of the trimming, some of the finishings. You can tell that the building has been used a little bit, but you can tell it's a quality building. You can tell it's a quality building. So as we speak, they're busy doing some of the paint work for us. All right. Okay. So here's the lounge. Now looking at the kitchen. Here's the lounge looking at the kitchen. All right. The lounge is now going through to the kitchen there. Okay. All right. All right. So let's get in there. And that's the lounge looking out of its own entrance into the, sorry, this is the dining, sorry, looking out of its own entrance into the lounge. And the door on the left is the kitchen door, all right? Sorry for the boredom, but just, yeah. Now, this is the kitchen looking out to the so-called backyard, right? Yeah. And on the left there is the storage room for foodstuffs and that. Yeah. The light lets it down. Trust me, family. The light makes it look really rough. Okay. But here's the size of the kitchen, and here's the kitchen furnishings. Yeah. You can see the cupboards alone in the kitchen tells you how large the kitchen is. All right. It tells you how large the kitchen is. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some time. I'm gonna show you some of this. So I'll post one or two clips of the videos of the house being done, being given a paint and a clean. Yeah, I'll share some if the stream allows it. Yeah, okay. So here's the kitchen again from the door leading outside. Yeah. So the kitchen alone is the size of two big rooms here in the UK at least. Yeah. So let's see. So all right, it's the one with lights. This one's got a bit more lights. Okay. Right. So let's move on. There's the kitchen there. Sorry about that. Oh, here's a bit better light for the kitchen. I hope this is still showing what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I know it's okay. Okay. All right. I'm just hoping that we still can you? I hope you guys are still there. Can you still see? Give me a number 7, Alozi, if the video is still streaming. Yeah. Just help me out. Let me know if the video is still streaming. Okay, it might be stuck. I don't know. Yeah. Let me know if the video is still streaming, please. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. Okay, thank you, Alozi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Shanti. Thank you. All right. So here's the backyard. Here's the backyard. There's some work, some maintenance work taking place with the water tank, the reservoir water tank. Okay, that tank there is supposed to collect rainwater for emergency purposes. And any of you who knows what rainwater is, you know that rainwater is a very oxygenated water. All right, so it's a better water sometimes to drink if the conditions are right. Anyway, but let's move on. So here's the space behind the house. Here's the space behind the house. Yeah. And just behind the house there's still some land and people still building right there. Okay. So that back there with the white painted wall is the old type of toilets called latrines. Okay, so some of you may not know what latrines are, but they're the old types of squats, hole in the ground type of toilets, and these serve as an emergency. It's common in many homes in properties in Uganda, especially when you have space. They have something like that as an emergency. So in case toilets have problems in the house, flushing and stuff like that, or water, you can always go to the hole. It also has a shower next to it. Yeah. So here's the property from the back going into the house. You can also see it's had its wear and tear. However, with a little paint work, the landlord said, okay, no problem. He's going to put the paint work in for me. Make sure everything's spick and span. All right. With the right light, it looks a bit more flattering than it does with the low lights. So you got those fruit trees. Here's the side way. I don't know what to call this kind of, corridors around the back of the house, the side of the house. Yeah. Yeah, thanks Ashanti. The first supper, yeah. First supper in Ear Hill. Yeah, put it there for me, Adrian Piles. Who wants to have their first supper in Ear Hill? So put it there for me, Adrian. Oh, Young Putty's back as well. So put it first supper in Ear Hill. Anybody who is in, give me a number 9. Yeah. Okay. First supper in Ear Hill. Who wants to see it happen? Who wants to see it happen? Who wants to be there? Who wants to help us to make it happen? First supper in Ear Hill. First supper at Ear Hill. Thank you. Give us a number 9. You want to see it happen? You want to make it happen? You want to help us? You want to be there? Give us a number 9, family. I know this wasn't prepared for us today to come. Nobody knows we were going to do something today. But yeah, brothers and sisters, that's how we roll, okay? First supper in the Ear Hill. We want to make it happen. All right. We want to find a few of us down there blessing this place up, making it happen. All right. So I'll move on with some of the pictures now. Yeah. And there's the house from the side view again. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Thank you, family. All of you want to see us do this. We want to do it. We want to do it. We want it to be a stepping stone. It doesn't matter that it's a small number of us or we're not thousands. It does not matter. What matters is for those who need that, for those who need that breaking free, that freedom, that life return to us. Because everything we want to do, we have to. It has to be. It has to. It has to have a life resonance to it. Okay, so let's do something. All right. It's green. It's It's yeah. So we can do stuff out there. We can do stuff out there. The landlord's pretty all right with me. He says, fine. How long do you want to stay? I say, look, we want to stay as long as possible. So we're gonna work on that. They're the type of people who, for their gain, they'll help you do things you need to do. All right. So there's trees, there's fruit trees there, there's palm trees in there. There's a little garage. It's a little garage here, just under the servants' quarters. That's been sanded down and given a paint. That's going to be made into a little studio. Who knows what we want to do in the studio? We want to, do some presentations. We want to make some recordings. We want to, what do you call it? Do some live casts. Yeah. So that's gonna be happening in there. Okay. So that's being painted already as I speak. I think they probably finished it by now. Okay. And there, that's the run up to the house on its own. That's the run up to EA Hill. Adrian Piles, I'm coming as soon as you're ready. Oh, blessings to you. Brother Iba, you there? Bless. I'll pluck up a few videos. Yeah, I'll pluck up a few videos. Maybe one or two just to show you the workers at work. Show you the workers at work doing some work on it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Brother Kazan, shalom to you. Shalom to you. Brother Kazan, shalom to you. Nice to have you back again. How's your family, brother? Shalom to you. Shalom to you. Now, that's the river Nile. That's the Nile just looking down that angle. That's the river Nile looking down that angle right there. So some of you who want to have some of that history and to see history come alive, that's the Nile that feeds much of African civilization. Yeah. So basically all we do in the morning is wake up, do our things. Each man has his own thing, but as a collective, we give thanks and praise to EA, and we come out and we see his handiwork. We come out, we stare out there, and we just see life. We just see life. Basically, it's beautiful, it's green, it's growing, it's, that just changes our mentality altogether. That gives us life. It encourages people who want to come down and say, you know what? I'm going down that way, brother. I'm going down that way. Eh? So that's the Nile down there. You can see it. Yeah, I can zoom in on that one. Let me see how this works. Yeah? Let me see if that zooms in, okay? Alright, that's the Nile down there, okay? Yeah, so I'm just zooming in there. Okay. Thanks, Brother Kazan. Yeah, thanks, Brother Kazan. Yeah. Doing well. Nice to hear from you, Brother Kazan. Shalom to you. So that's the Nile down there. It makes you want to just run down there and just go and jump in there. Yeah. So I've got a video. I don't even know. I'm gonna ask you guys because I know some of you are like, oh yeah, but I took a swim in the Nile. I took a swim in the Nile. Who wants to see it? Give me a number 8. Let's see how many people wanna see me. You know, I had to take my trousers off. Of course, I'm in my shorts, but I had to jump in that water, bro. I had to jump in that water. So who wants to see that video? Let me know. It should be like a video posted on the thing, but I just haven't had time. All right. So that's the Nile. That's the greenery. That's the hill. That's the valley. That's everything from Iya Hill, going all the way down. All the way down. All right. So some of us, some of us want to see Brother Ty, you know, stack down to his stack down to his boxes, trying to get in the Nile. Yeah, of course. I didn't know. So I'm like, boy, some people might say, Brother Ty, what are you doing? Like, you're not allowed to get, you're not allowed to take your clothes off or something. So I'm like, all right, I'll ask your opinion. Like, okay. So, yeah. But let's have a look at this thing. Yeah, that's the picture. That's the picture of life and beauty. So Uganda itself, I can see all the 8s. I can see all the 8s, family. So yeah, we're keeping it. Make sure nobody makes me forget. Make sure nobody allows me to forget that. I said, okay. So what I'll do is I'll maybe show 1 or 2 clips, video clips of the property itself. And then the clip, maybe 1 or 2 of me jumping in the Nile. All right, jumping in the Nile at one of the safe points. All right, one of the safe points. And I'm sure some of you have seen some of the less easy points of that Nile. All right, so let's have a quick finish with this one. So there's some industry going on down there with the blue roofs. So you can see people are, there's some planning in the place. There's some planning in the place as modernity catches up with rural life. Okay. So the mixture is quite all right for now, Okay. So there's some other hills. There's some other hills in the distance that I also want to visit. I just didn't make it. It's funny when you're somewhere, you just don't get time to do everything. You want to do it, but you just don't get time to do everything. Yeah? Okay. Yeah? So I think we've maybe reached the, yeah. So that's the balcony. That's the last picture we want to show on here, So imagine us coming out there in the morning, giving praise, sit there and sip a cup of tea, whatever it is we want to do, and just admire the view in appreciation to creation, appreciation to creation and the master himself, EA, to say, whoa, yeah, we can have something nice in our own existence as well. We can have something nice in our own existence. It's not the money and the flash. It's just the natural beauty, how everything blends together. All right. So that's the pictures of Iya Hill. All right. So what would you guys rate Iya Hill? What would you guys rate Iya Hill out of 10? What would you rate Iya Hill out of 10, family? From what you've seen, what would you rate Iya Hill? And I know some of you are now saying, yeah, Brother Ty, so how much is that place costing to keep, to rent? Yeah. So we want to go there. So I'm going to let you guys guess. Yeah. So, yeah, people are rating the place out of 10. What do you give that? What do you give that property, family? Out of 10. Some people are giving it 10. What? Adrian, you're giving it 10 plus quite a lot of multiple, what do you call them now? Wow. Okay, so I think people like, you know, they're just like, okay, cool. This is it. This ticks all the boxes, right? This ticks all the boxes, right? Right. So what we want to say now is I need, you know, this video right now that we're doing in the way that we're doing it. I want Brother Iba to come on anyway. Brother Iba, are you still there? Brother Iba, are you still there? I want this to be where you come in. You know, I want you to come in there. If you're there, just let us see you. Let us see you. And then you can join up on the what's it called now? You can try and link into the what's the word now? The Google chat thing, yeah? So I think by and large, people just rate the place 10 out of 10. People just rate it 10 out of 10. That is like really, really impressive. 10 out of 10 is really impressive. That's a full circle life eternal. Fringes and benefits say 75 a month. I'm not sure what 75 is. Break it down for me. 75 what? So people want to know what's the price, what's the cost, yeah? What's the rent, yeah? I've paid 3 months just to keep the place. I paid 3 months, yeah. I paid 3 months just to keep the place to say, yeah, we're taking it. And that doesn't even include the running up and down and then paying the what's his name? Paying the broker, yeah, and going up and down and yeah, stuff like that. But nevertheless, what do people think the place costs on a monthly rent? It's a house that I've been giving the rent to say keep it for as long as I want. All I don't need to do is just pay, right? Okay. Okay, so fringes and benefits, you say 75 a month. 75 what? $75. I wish, I don't know, $75? Are you serious? I don't know. I don't know. Let me just make sure you got you got your detail. The thing you put there is what you put there. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody got ideas how much that would cost a month? Let me see. Anybody? While we're doing that, let me go and get. Let's see if I can find. Oops. Let's see if I can find a video of. Let's see if I can find a video of me jumping into the Nile, basically. Okay. Okay, brother Iber, we need to, I think, open up that Google thing again. Yeah. So, oh yeah. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, people are suggesting what that place costs. I think I've got a virus on my. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think from those, besides fringes and benefits, who said 75 a month, which I probably think you just like tuning me up or something. No. No, no, no. No, it's not 75 a month. No. Ashanti Black says $400. I guess dollars American, yeah. Rebel Show says 500. Young Puddy says $150. I don't, Young Puddy, come on. I know you're winding us up. This ain't an auction, right? This ain't an eBay auction, right? No. Yeah, I think Ashanti Black, Rebel Shaw, and Adrian Piles are just on top of it right there. They're on top of it right there. Ashanti Black, Rebel Shaw, and Adrian Piles, you're on top of it right there. Yeah? Okay. So does that answer the question? Yeah? That's the monthly rent, okay, the monthly rent. And that doesn't include electricity, water, yeah, those two things essential, okay? But that is it. So it's got about 5 rooms. Once I split it up properly, it's got about 5 rooms, yeah? That's how I've split it up, 5 rooms, yeah? And all the space you see, the garage, and all the space you see, yeah? So that's about 500 American, yeah? About 500 American, okay? So that's what we want to put our faith in to make that happen, yeah? I've secured the place for 3 months. That's done. Now I'm reporting back to brothers and sisters, whatever your thing is, to help us to continue, to help us to stay there. You yourself want to come down, but we want to have a base down there. We want to have a base down there for people, our brothers and sisters. Even a brother or sister out of the blue just said, you know what, we just found you. We just found you. And we want to come down. Brother Iba, yeah, let me try and now get that. Let me now try and get that. Which one is it? Send invite. Let's see. No. So what I do is, let me try and send that again, Brother Iba, yeah? Give us 1 second, family. If I miss anything, right. Okay, I'm copying it now. Copy and paste. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link on the general chat. So anybody wants to call in, yeah? Okay. So I've sent the invite out to you, Brother Iba, yeah? So what I'll do is, okay, there you are now. Okay. Now, just hold on there, Brother Iba, while you get your settings, yeah? Let me send out that invite, or the link to the live chat. I'll put the link on the live chat, okay? Give me a second, family, so that people who may want to join can come in, yeah? Anybody want to join, Brother Kazan? This is the link to the Google Hangout, the Google Hangout, okay? That's the link to the Google Hangout. So you just need to click on it, and that brings you into us, all right? So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring Brother... Oh, he's already on screen there. Nice. Okay. Let me see what this is. Here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Brother Iba, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you, Ty.
Yeah, your mic is a little bit off at the moment, I think, but I'm sure we're gonna work that out. Yeah.
What am I on low?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to make sure that they can hear you also. I think it's still a bit low, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, let me know. Maybe I should use my headphones again.
Okay, I think I can hear you now. Keep speaking anyway, just so we can see.
Good? Yeah. Headphones, no headphones?
Yeah, okay. So introduce yourself and say shalom to the family. I think they can hear you.
Peace. Peace to everybody. Ibar from Florida, in the States.
Right.
I'm truck driving right now. I'm currently in Connecticut, up north, in this cold weather. It's not bad though. I'm pretty much man, I ain't even want to see no more pictures, man. I'm pretty much like a rat on the cheese trail, huh?
Right. All right,
I'm ready to,
yeah,
not even talk about it no more, man.
we're just doing it.
Yeah, like we spoke about, man. I'm just,
Absolutely.
waiting for the necessary things to fall in place. Passport coming right now.
Absolutely.
I'll probably be right there on top of that hill, man. January.
I hope you don't get there. I hope you don't get there before me, right? Let me
He
ask
get
the
with it, man.
let me ask the family if they can hear you, right?
Yeah.
Family, can you hear Brother Iba? Just give me a number 7 there if you can hear him. Just so I know you can hear the brother, yeah? Give me a number 7 if you can hear the brother clearly. Somebody give me a number 7 if you can hear the brother clearly. Thanks, Young Puddy. If Young Puddy answers, then that's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on, brother. Go on. Introduce yourself properly anyway. Let them hear you, hear your name, and just in case, yeah?
Ibar, first name Ibar, last name EA.
Right.
I'm born and raised in Florida, United States of America, in the South. I'm 24 years old, ready to move forward, man. Ready to leave the Paradise Prison. Ready to
Yeah.
get up out of the Paradise Prison, man.
Yeah, the brother Iba dropped me a line yesterday. It's called Paradise Prison. So we want to leave Paradise Prison behind, family. I'll give that a 789. Paradise Prison. All right, 789. That one. Paradise Prison. That's the lesson we shared one day with a different name. Paradise Prison is where we now think our prison is paradise, right? I'm gonna let the
Yeah,
brother speak about it himself, but because he's still doing an introduction of himself, I'll let the brother speak. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
man, it's pretty much, man. The whole concept is like in the states, everybody is like, yeah, we still in captivity, we still slaves, we still yeah. But everybody running around, Africa. Why Africa? You hear nothing about Africa. You hear nothing about any other place. It's just
Mm.
this is so much hell. This is hell. But we're gonna go to Disney World on Saturday.
Wow,
But keep the commandments. Wear your fringes.
wow.
Nobody want to leave this place. It's we're waking up, but nobody want to get out of the bed. It's a paralyzed awakening.
Wow. Hmm. Absolutely. I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more with that one. We got a situation, family, where we've been talking about. We not just me, not just me. When I say me, I mean us on this channel. All right. Elders before me have done it. Some of our contemporaries have done it. I.e., talk about we must get out. The book itself says, "Come out of her, my people." But why it's more important for me coming out is because we are preparing our minds and our souls for the last leg of this eternal kingdom journey. We got to make some moves. And not only for that, but that's the most important. But then for our sanity, our families, our children, the stress that we've gone through, the trauma that we have. That's the paradise prison that the brother is so aptly named. Paradise prison. It's such a contradiction and an oxymoron. It's like unbelievable. Paradise prison. We should write a book just on that one alone.
Definitely, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, yeah.
So it couldn't have been put in such a better rhyme or prose or whatever it is.
It's like every
Paradise.
every state every state is another cell block, man.
There you go.
Every state,
Every
different
state.
regulations.
Yeah. Go on.
It's just you cross the state line. You just got a different like in a prison system where they got level one, level two security. They just teeter up a little bit of different little pieces to make it's just to comfort this type of people in this area, and comfort this type of people over here. And then we got our yard time. We got our the whole nine, man. It's just a game of deception.
Wow.
But people love it. But we love it. We love it, but we hate it with our mouths and love it, with our actions.
This is the thing. It's easy to talk, right?
Right. Really.
Talk is cheap.
Yeah, that's why I'm through with it, man. Like I told you, this morning. I left the place today. The passport on the way, man.
Hmm.
I'm trying to just be the first one. Not the first one, but at least for my peers and family.
Right.
Some of them that they don't really necessarily know much as far as the understanding, but
Hmm.
like those pictures you just went through, man.
Right.
Man, that's better than anything. You know, where I'm from, that's a mansion where I'm from.
Well, I was waiting for somebody to say that's not a house, that's a mansion, right?
Yeah, man, that's amazing, man.
You
You
know?
know, yeah, that's amazing, man. Amazing,
And the fact that
beautiful.
it's on EA Hill
Uh huh.
just seals it. It just seals it to say, yeah, this ain't just a house. Because
Uh huh.
the vantage point alone, I tell you the story about that place, yeah. The story about that place is just I think there's a video. I didn't even shoot it like a real video, but I should do something on it. But I just wasn't educated yet enough on it. Just behind Ea Hill House is the mansion of the king of Buganda.
Mm.
Just behind. It looks like a Chinese kind of building, them kind of royal Chinese architecture. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
you can. I'll show you the video, brothers. So for us to even get that house there, you must all understand that he just telling us that look, I'll raise you boys up, I'll raise you girls up, I'll show you a little something of what I can do for you
Mm-hmm.
because you now potentially look, these things don't mean nothing to me, don't get me wrong, all right, but for me there's
Mm-hmm.
signs, you
Mm-hmm.
understand. So we have a place on the highest hill sharing domain with the king himself,
Beautiful.
yeah, with the king
Yeah.
himself. It's just right behind me there, I'll show you. And I want to go there and do the things like try and see who's there, and
Yeah.
not because we're anybody, but because we appreciate
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate life. All these things have their own place and time in our existence.
Right.
It took somebody humble to build that mansion and keep it empty for us to come along.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it took somebody, it took his will to say, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
15
Yeah.
years ago, I'm going to ask a young doctor, build this mansion, and wait for Brother Ty to come along and let
Right.
Brother Ty give it a new name and say, look, family, even with just touching down in Africa for a minute or two, a week or two, a month or two, a year or two, we already have a base camp.
Preparing the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. I'm thankful for you, man. I'm happy for you and your family.
So,
What do you know, bro?
I left Uganda because my family was still here. And they were like my boys especially were like, Dada, when are we coming to Uganda?
Really?
Yeah. So I was like Skyping with them and just showing them behind me and all of that. You know,
I'm doing the same right now, man.
you know, and it was just it makes you so happy. Like, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. And I'm telling you, family. You got children, you got spouses, you got husbands, whatever. Come down there if you're even looking for somewhere to go to get your feet wet. To say, okay, I just want to
Right.
check out Africa. I want to see what these people are talking about. If it's you, the
Right.
husband, who can make it, make it. If it's you, the wife, who can make it, make it. Because once you get your feet wet, you will be
Mm-hmm.
sure that that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know for sure this is it. This is it. Now I'm going back there to get all my stuff together
And blow the trumpet.
and
Ring the bell.
blow the trumpet. Come out of this prison paradise.
Yeah.
I even wanna do something if the Most High gives us the time and space. We're gonna go up in the states and have a street what do you call it now? A street outreach. Because a lot of people think Africa is a pile of shit that's not worth
Right.
visiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we do a little
Even
road,
worse.
yeah,
Even worse. You think the people is the flies for the shit?
exactly.
Stinking Africans,
Yeah,
stinking Hamites.
yeah. But they don't show you stinking England, stinking London, stinking New York, stinking China. They don't show you none of that.
Right,
Singapore, it has its stinking places, but they won't show you that.
right.
So look, Africa is the greenest thing on planet Earth with the resources under our feet. The age group of the population in Africa is the youngest and the fastest growing on Earth. The most productive, the most reproducive, everything we got. But they don't want us going back there because if we do, they can't get it anymore. But no matter how we talk about it, not all of us are going to leave to go there, but let some of us do it. Let some of us
Yeah, I
do
would
it.
say,
Yeah.
I would say that's the Pharaoh effect.
There you go again. It used to be, what was that? What's that saying again? It used to be, Pharaoh, let my people go, right? He
Right, now it's the other way around.
Now it's the other way around. My people, let Pharaoh go.
Yeah,
Take your hands
yeah.
off Pharaoh. Divorce from Pharaoh.
And
Divorce
stop
him.
feeding his dogs.
Yeah. So, I had to come back to London, to England, because trust me, I didn't want to come back no more. I only had 2 bags, but I didn't want to come back no more. I'm like, no, I can't break this beauty. I don't want to break this beauty. But you all know, for such little tiny reasons, we have to come back. But why am I back is just to say, you know what? I'm taking my bags, taking my little things, and coming to tell the family it's time to go down there. It's time to go down there, and anybody else who cares to listen. And brothers and sisters, see you here. I haven't had the first supper in there yet. I haven't had the first supper in there yet. I want to do it with one of you, 2 of you, 3 of you, 4 of you.
Right.
And if you don't, I'll be having it all by myself.
Don't worry about that, man.
I don't want to be having no first supper by myself. Otherwise, I'll have to go into the streets and just bring in all the people who got nothing. And that's not going to happen. You
Don't
family,
worry about
you family online, we're going to have to do it together. So Brother Ibar is right there. He reached out to me months ago. I was very slow answering. But I think a week or 2 ago, I just, managed to post like something back to him, my number or something. And he's like, brother, look, whatever we want to do, let's do it. So I say, brother, look, I've been lazy since I've come back. I haven't been able to post anything and so on, but today or tomorrow, I'm going to try and do something and just reach out and, So he had the time, he's come on, he's willing, he's on fire for this thing. He's well understanding of the issues, and he's motivating you family online right now to say, look, let's do it. So brother, speak to them, speak to us.
Say it again, look.
I say speak to us, brother.
What were you just saying before that? I was moving around, man. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, okay. Are you still driving?
I'm just moving around. I'm about to go and get some food, but
Okay, all
just
right.
run that last part with me,
No, I
brother.
was saying that, then I spoke to you. I reached out to you. You reached out to me, then I replied you, and then you
Uh
called me, and then you said, Brother Ty, look, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do this. What can I do to support? What
huh.
can I do to even do what I need to do myself?
Uh huh.
And I said, brother, look, let's do this thing.
Right.
Your brother Ty is gone down there to show that we can do it. I'm
Right.
doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it because I
Right.
like you. I like you, brothers and sisters, to be able to hold me accountable and say, Brother Ty, don't just teach the thing, do the
Uh,
thing, do the thing as well. Do it. Let's see you
yeah,
do it. But some people used to say, Brother Ty, you're teaching return to Africa, but you're sitting over in the UK.
right,
But I'm
right,
like, I'm sitting there because of you.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sitting there because of you. Trust me, family.
yeah,
But it's your time to hear this thing and your time to just get this thing moving. I'm no different to you, brothers and sisters. We all one. We all have the same calling. We all have the same spirit, the same gifts if we want to use them. But somebody sometimes always has to hold the light up. So
right, right.
I'm pleased that brother Iba reached out to me, and he's telling me, look, brother Ty, even if you keep quiet, I'll be talking for you. I'll be talking for us. So I said, brother, look, we'll try and do a show. If you can make it, come on, speak your mind. So go ahead, brother Iba, speak your mind.
So,
Tell the people. Yeah.
man, ultimately, because I know it's a lot of brothers and sisters, old and young, in the states that's having these same thoughts. But we're talking related to from experience.
Right.
It's a whole nother wave of so-called information or truth going around,
Right.
and I know that it's a lot of us that's longing for and seeking an outlet to what it is that we're speaking about now.
Right.
And a lot of people just need examples. So,
Exactly.
mainly right now, I wanna encourage, all brothers and sisters, young and old, especially the younger man. Take a leap of faith because it's enough of talking. It's enough of we all know what the issues are.
Mm.
We don't all know, but the ones who do know, we gotta be more than knowers. We gotta be doers, and
Right.
people gotta see it because that's kind of all it takes. A lot of times, is just for an example, for somebody to follow. Everybody not leaders. So, right now, like I didn't need Brother Todd to, I didn't need to see him go and make this place a thing. But with it being this situation, you showing this place and all that, it's amazing, man. It's beautiful. I don't even know how to explain it. It's beautiful to see it. I know that's where your focus and your spirit has been for a while, but to see that this building, not because of the physicalities of the building itself, but just that it's a thing right now, and you in the process of going and being there. I think that's all we need to do. That's all a lot of us need is just to see it,
Right.
just to see it, and then slowly but surely, man, the numbers and the spirit, the right spirit, the right activities is gonna be just molded together because all over the states, man, it's just position with it. It's just like rah 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 rah, pointing out, pointing everything, but nobody has really made a step towards progression because, like we said earlier, nobody wants to leave. They're not. Like I say, people want to leave, but there's no examples.
Mm.
So, before I run in circles, man, that's my focus right now is to be an example.
Right.
And part of me being an example, I'm following yours, man. I'm like right now, like the scriptures in Sirach.
Right.
When you what do you say? When you find a brother and you find that that vessel of wisdom, get behind it,
Right.
knock on the door, stay at the steps.
Right.
So I know many people out there they like Brother Ty, keep us updated, do more. But the same goes for us. We've been listening and watching for a while.
Right.
You know, there's got to be more initiative
Right.
because it's a forward moving system. It's a life system. We got to move forward.
Right.
And I'm just thankful, man, humble. I appreciate you, bro. You know, ready to move forward, man. So
Right.
as soon as my passport, they told me expect it by the last week of December.
Okay.
We gonna be on the same side of that camera, man,
I, I pray
and
and
reach it back.
I can see it. I can see it. I can see it, brother. I can see it. I can
Definitely.
see that. I can see that. I can see that. I've got a ticket booked for, like I said to you yesterday, I've got a ticket booked for the 26th, 27th of November. But I wanna extend it to December the same day, because I don't think I want to rush. I want to try and get little things together here.
Right.
But it's gonna be like, if I because I the tickets I bought, I bought an option to extend the ticket. Yeah. So I hope they allow me to extend it to for the end of December, just 26, 27, so that
Right.
I get a few things done. But whichever way, I'm down there, and if brother Iba comes down, or any of you come down, we're rolling. We're rolling. We're making this thing happen. We're manifesting this thing and destroying our fears. We need to destroy all our fears, destroy our
Right.
doubts.
Right.
We need
Right.
to break all those strongholds of Satan that he has over us with fear and doubts and cynicism. We have to break it all.
Right.
Yeah, and be free and go and go. We want to go. We want to
Uh-huh.
go. We want to go through that door of faith. We can do it. Yes, we will have challenges. But trust me, there ain't nothing called life that don't have a challenge. Everything in life has a challenge. Everything.
Right. Right. Yep.
So we're no different. We're just part of the organism of life that must have a challenge, because that's who life is.
It's the roots right now. It's the roots right now. We gotta work through the soil.
Exactly. So,
It's inevitable.
right. Um, yeah, carry on, Baba. Speak to them. Speak to them. Speak to the people while you know what I want to do now?
In 800 feet, turn right onto Echo Lake Road.
What I want to do now is I want to get the video of me trying to jump into the Nile. Who wants to see? I know some of the people have dropped off, but who said they want to see that? You know?
I've seen a lot of those dates, yeah, that's on that one.
All right, so
Turn
yeah.
right. Unfortunately, though, man, I'm headed. I'm with a sister now. We gonna grab us some food, man.
Okay. Who wants us to leave that till next time?
I
Cause
want to see it myself. I want to see it myself, though, man.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just thinking to make that into a video on its own and post it,
Right, 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 right.
because it's quite a few disjointed pieces of it, and
Right.
then you do a nice edit, and then you know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there's in the Nile, in the where the what's called the what's the word now? The source of the Nile is in a place they call it Tanda Falls, and which is, I don't even know. It's got so many different names. Lake Victoria, some say, but the Tanda Falls, where I am, then there's five sections to it, and the five sections is what's it word now? It has levels, dangerous, very dangerous, less dangerous, and
Turn right. Then the
so
destination is on your right.
I could only go and swim in the less dangerous side. Otherwise, you get swept away.
Hmm.
So anyway,
Arrived.
I don't know. I wasn't wearing I didn't have my swimming trunks ready, but I knew that I might not just make it back there on in the way I want to yeah, because once you visit a place, and if you don't do what you want to do that day, you may not come back again before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, boy, let's just jump in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So anyway,
Some of us need that type of mentality right now, man.
yeah, let's just do it now. Otherwise,
Let's go.
I might not be able to run back here before. And you know what? Just look, getting this house took me like a week and a half or two.
Mm.
Just running up and down, waiting for this guy, waiting for that guy, and So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that took up a lot of time. I could have used just sightseeing and doing other research and stuff. There's
But you, but you, but just think about that. Just think about that yourself.
yeah,
Took 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks
yeah,
to lay a huge foundation.
yeah,
Versus a whole lifetime of this prison antics.
Yeah,
That we
exactly.
stuck in, man.
Exactly.
2 weeks. 2
Exactly.
weeks.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna have to say peace, bro, and I'm gonna get with you.
Okay.
Just everybody else, I'm gonna go in there and grab me some
Yeah,
food,
yeah,
man.
get some food. You've had a long day, brother, you know.
Definitely.
You've had
Yeah.
a long day. I appreciate you coming on. We'll be talking soon anyway, yeah?
Definitely, definitely. Appreciate
Shalom.
you too, bro.
Shalom here to you. More strength, more life, yeah?
Peace, bro. Thanks, everybody.
Okay. All right. Yes. Help me thank Brother Iba for coming on. Give Brother Iba there 789 if you've enjoyed his input this time and his encouragement and positive spirit to what we want to do. All right. So let me see a 789 there for Brother Iba right there. We say do a 789 so it stays on your mind. All right. Thank you. There you go. Do it big, do it bigger. Thank you for that 789. Brother Iba, that's it. Family says, yeah, they got you. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, man. Good night, everybody. I appreciate it.
All right,
I'll
bro.
call you, man.
Ear to you, brother.
No, bro.
Ear to you. Okay. So, family, let me see if I can get. I don't know how to play these videos because they're so disjointed. Um. So let me see how to put the videos up. So I'll put number 30 up first. Volume F. Let me see. I'll put this one up. Media source. I'll go to browse. I'll go to F. Whew. Ah, boy. If I'd I don't even remember what it's called anymore. Okay, here it is. So if I'd already arranged them, it would have been so much easy, but I didn't. So is this the one? Where's it gone? No, it's not the one. Uh, Sorry, family. If you're still there, I'm trying to get this video of me just jumping in the swimming in the Nile where it won't wash, where it's safe to do that. Yeah, this ain't the one. No. Which one is it again? Oh, this is funny. I've lost it so quick. So give me a second, family. Where's it gone now? Oh, this is funny. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I can't find where it's gone now. This is crazy. Where's it gone? No. Oh no, no. I had it right there and then it just disappeared again. So give me a second, family. Yeah, it's on there for 0030. What's this? Okay, may not want to open up. Maybe that's what it is. Alright. Okay. I think the video file doesn't want to come open in the system I'm using. So I don't know how to. What's this? Okay, let's just try. Let's see what happens here. So I'll go back here. I say media source. I say window capture. Yeah. Let me see this one. And then let me see how to do this. Fit the screen. Just give me a second, family. Trying to see if I can play this. Let's have a look here. I don't know if this is it. It looks like it's not playing. No, it's not playing. It's not showing anything. So what do I do? Oh, that's a spoiler right there. Okay. So remove that. Sorry, family, if you're still waiting. Let me just try and see if I can get this. It's just a little funny video anyway. But yeah. I don't know if it's supposed to play, isn't it? I don't know. That's a spoiler somehow. Well, if that's not gonna play, I have to wait till it's edited. Sorry. Family, I think I'm gonna have to edit the video before I can use it, because it's in a format that the system won't allow me to open. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's what it's saying right there. Let me see why this is not happening. Okay, let me see. Let me try again. So you got this window here. See, window capture. Yeah, why is it not playing? I don't know why. It's not showing anything. This is it. It's not showing, family. So I think it needs to be decoded or something. It's not showing. Sorry. Alright, family, it's not showing. So what should I do right now? Leave it for till when it's edited, okay? Because it's not showing. Sorry. Well, yeah, you know what? You just wait till when we can edit it. We'll wait till when we can edit it, and then, you know, introduce it as a video in its own right. How's that, family? So, family, with that said, I'll say, shall we see in the next session? By His power, we'll see in the next session. I say thank you for coming on tonight. I know I've been off the air for quite a while, and before that for another quite a while, and before that for another quite a while. So do forgive me. But we'll try and put all the content that I gathered while in Uganda. I'll try and put it on the channel so you can watch and enjoy and get a bit of a taste of what the place is like. All right, family. So if that's all right with you, just give me a number 7 so I know that's your permission that we can shut down this show right now, and try and bring you content in the next few days by editing some of these videos, putting them together, and then doing some live shows side by side to it. Yeah. So if that's fine, just give me a number 7. I say shalom to young Poddy. Thanks for coming in. Adrian Piles, thank you. Brother Alozi, thank you for being my hands and fingers on the chat today. Thank you to everybody who's come on. Thank you. I wish you more life, more EA to you, on all your families. All of you who have aspirations and dreams and the positive spirit mind to do stuff by going back to some of our ancestral lands. I pray that the Most High give you strength, all right? And He will, once you want it. Once you want it, He'll give you strength, all right? So, with that said, I'll be sharing the other videos with you. Don't worry about it. You just wait. You'll see them. I'll try and edit them, make them look as nice as possible. So it's something you can add to your, collections and watch again when you have time. Okay? So with that said, I say shalom to all of you, family. Thank you for coming on. Here's your brother Ty on the HIT, Hebrew Israelite Truth. What we'll try and do is share this message. Yeah, share this message that we're still here. We're still trying to do the work that we said we would do. Yeah, yeah, and we're moving forward. Okay, okay. So please share our videos. Invite friends and family to come and watch and learn about His kingdom, about His intentions, okay, and about the mission of His people, Israel, all right? Like I said, this is not a hate channel. This is a love channel. It's a real love channel, okay? So even if you come here with a different mindset, different view, all you need to do is talk to us, all right? We just want to talk to you. Let's talk about these things, all right, and see what comes out of it. All right. So with that, I'm gonna just do a quick roll call because I think we're that many that I could do that right now, and I've still got this small energy to do that. So, Lady Ray, shalom to you and all your families. I hope you're all right. Yeah. I probably need to hear from you at some point during this next coming weeks, so prepare your mind so we talk to you. Okay, Lady Ray? Qatar is true. Shalom to you. Shalom to you. Young Poddy, thanks for coming on as usual and doing some work on here. All right, everybody's got a work to do. So those of you who work, I appreciate it so much. All right, and just to say, some of you out there who are supporting this channel in one way or the other, you know, yay to you. I'm a very lazy person. I'm just not naturally like that. So don't think I don't appreciate your support, your prayers, your intentions, your wishes for us. Do not think for 1 minute that I don't. All right? I can't even pay you back for what you do and how you do and when you do. Okay? Iye, be your blessing. All right? Iye, be your blessing. Okay? So I appreciate all of you. I love you all. I love all of you. All right? And I hope you love me too. I sincerely do. Okay, I yearn for that kind of love myself. All right, so I want to see you on the next show. Thank you for all your support and your love coming in and creating his family on this line. All right, so Adrian Piles, shalom here to you and all your family. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming on here. Lady Ray, Ashanti Prince, Jerry Ogier, it's me. Somebody's also called it's me, all right, just in case they think I'm saying it's me. Do it big, do it bigger. Thank you for coming on as well, to all your families, all right. Alozi, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Shalom to all your families. We'll soon talk. We go talk. Oh, okay. Jeffrey G. Howe, shalom to you and all your families. Thanks for coming on. Shalom to you. I hope I don't miss anyone by scrolling too fast. So, excuse me. Texas boy, for real, thank you. Shalom to you. Shalom here to you. Fringes and benefits, shalom to you. Shalom to you. Thanks for coming in as well. Thank you. Ear to you. Ear to you. Who we missed? Anybody? Brother Kazan, as usual. Shalom. If you're still there hearing us, shalom to our family. Hope things are going well. I know we got talk to sort. We still got some talk we haven't finished anyway. Unfinished business, Brother Kazan. So, but don't worry. We'll get to it. You know? We'll get to it. Yeah. So shalom to all your families, all of you online. Moses Lupai, shalom to you. Thank you, brother. Nice to see you too. Shalom to you. Rebel Shaw, shalom iye. Obviously, we thank Brother Iba again, alright? Just because I'm seeing here, names coming up. Rebel Shaw, thank you. Ashanti, thank you. Joel Ballesteros, shalom. From Philippines, shalom to you, Joel Ballesteros. Shalom to all your family. You know, keep locked into this channel. Invite friends and family. Philippines is Israel. We're going to be dealing with that as time goes on, alright? So let's do it, family. Shalom to you over there. Alozi, shalom. Brother Kazan, shalom. Naya Maxwayne, shalom. Thank you for coming in and dropping a 10. Thank you. Shalom on you. Shalom on all your families. Okay. I hope I don't miss nobody right there. Anybody I miss gonna get double greetings, alright? Okay, so where we are? Young Money, the artist, shalom to you. Shalom to you, shalom to you. Okay, so we want to see people in your heels, you know, right? We want to see you put something of your spirit, of your anything you want to put towards making this happen for us. Because whole desire is that we can do it. We can start this kind of places where we go about and establish places that we can be. We can come there. We can start moving around. We don't have fear to say, oh, how we gonna move around? Where we gonna stay? How we gonna this? How we gonna that? All right. That's why we want to have this base right there. So all our family is open house. It's open house. All right, family. Okay. So we're gonna talk more on it. Okay. I'm gonna try and edit the video of the whole place in just one package. It just be a video on its own like that. Okay. All right. So Adrian Piles, shalom, 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 all of you, shalom. I think we've run through all our names right now. Terry Davis, shalom, shalom. Who else we got there? Yeah. So shalom all of you. If you left already, shalom to you, shalom to you, all of you. Okay. Atticus now, thank you, shalom to you and all your family. Yeah. Mashiano Tunapopo, shalom to you and all your family. Baba Shekanaya, shalom to you. Hope all your family is alright. Shalom ye, shalom ye. Okay. Virtue in the house also. Shalom ye to you. Yeah, shalom ye to all your families. Okay. I think Sister Betty was also in there. Sister Betty, shalom ye to you. Alright. LRG or large. Shalom ye to you and all your family, yeah? So I know some of you left to go to bed, but shalom ye to all of you, okay? Right, what else we got there? Right. Right. Yeah, so that's us. Hallelujah, Shekinah. Yeah, I want to see Brother Jeremy. I'm going to be calling Brother Jeremy. I'm going to be calling him up because I think that's the sort of place that we should like. That's the sort of place. So if anybody speak to Brother Jeremy, I'm praying that one of these days I'll be able to come down Speaker's Corner. I just don't know because sometimes my Sundays are busy. Okay, and just to build a team sometimes to go down there. I don't want to be standing in front of some of these hooligans. I really don't want to be because it's just not worth it. All right. We're not afraid of people, but at the same time, we just. So anyway, but once we have our brothers, when they're available, we'll be down there. We'll be down in Speaker's Corner, and do one or two outreaches to all our family. All right. Okay. So as I speak, there's more and more people coming into the chat. So I see Baba Chabak, Yehuda. Um, yeah, Uganda is. I think Uganda is called the city built on, or the country built. I don't know. Maybe it's Kampala, or the Uganda itself is referred to by the people as the country built on 7 hills or the city built on 7 hills. So that's really funny. That ties in with some of the stuff we read about in scripture as well, don't it? But we're going to be dealing with that in a different session, all right? So Killer Conan, yeah, you missed quite a few things. The first 1 hour was just about greetings, but it's all right. You can try and catch up from like 1 hour in, yeah. Okay. So let's higher minutes. Thanks for coming in. Shalom ye to all of you. Shalom ye to all of you. Let's see who else jumped in before we log off. Yeah. So here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do some more shows. I'm praying for the strength. The traveling was quite something for me anyway. But I tried to rest when I got back, rest and clutter my brain and all of that, yeah, and then get back into work and family and forward planning and all of that. So um, fine. Jeffrey G. Howe, shalom to you as well. I don't know if I saw your name while I was reading out, but shalom to you to all of you. So that's it, family. We're going to be catching on the next video, either live stream or whatever it's going to be, all right? Wilson Rock, thank you. I caught you at the last blessing, the last section there. Brother Tai, shalom from Yuma, Arizona. Shalom to you and all your family, Wilson Rock. Okay, we will be seeing each other in the next session. Until then, I say shalom. Here's your brother Tai and the HIT, Hebrew Israelite Truth. I'm back in the UK. We're planning to get back out there in Uganda by the end of this year. So from the end of this year, all our broadcasts will be coming from out there again. Okay? So we'll see how it goes. Shalom here to all of you family. Speak to you later. Shalom. Shalom here. Shalom.